the Switch for a little over a day now, and overall, like it a lot more than I thought I would. A couple minor little nitpicks with it is, well, with the screen, it's plastic, but I just went and got a tempered glass screen protector and fixed that so the dock. I've heard the dock can scratch up the screen, so make sure to get a glass screen protector to make sure that doesn't get scratched up. And then too with the dock, there's no optical port on it. It's you can't see it, like, yeah, USB, the AC, and the HDMI. There's no optical, so you can't use something like an Astro A50 with it super easily, but actually you can. You just need an aux cable, and then you just plug that into the Switch. So I'll just show you right there. Plop it in. Then you just plug that in there. Then you plug into your A50s here, and you can use them. So that's pretty good. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to use them, but then I figured, wait, does that work? Yes, it does. Alternatively, you could plug the optical into your TV and configure it that way, but the Switch didn't really play nice with it, even though that's what I usually do for my my PS3 and my PS2 in there, but, you know, it's whatever. Overall, the Switch's UI is pretty nice, actually. It's very similar to the PS4's, how you have your games in this tile area here, and then you have your other options. Rather than being up there, they're down here. You know, you got the news, eShop, album, controllers, system settings, and sleep mode. But again, all of you know how a Switch is. So, also, another little nitpick I have is the dashboard seems to be only 720p, which it looks really blurry on a 4K TV. But yeah, it's whatever. It's just a minor nitpick. It's not a lot of focus there. It's really not that important. It's, again, just the dashboard. Games I got Mario Kart 8, I got Mario Odyssey, I got Smash Ultimate. Mario Kart 8, very fun game. Played it on the Wii U. Never owned a Wii U, but played it at my cousin's house all the time. Mario Odyssey's awesome. Like it a lot so far. Smash Brothers, I'm terrible at it, but fun game. And then the free NES, I got a year subscription to Nintendo Online because it's only $20, and I figured why not? I'm gonna play Smash and Mario Kart Online anyways, so might as well grab that. So I did. Haven't tinkered with the NES games much. Just played them for about 5 seconds, and then yeah, that was that. As far as the controllers go, the Joy-Cons when attached to the Switch are great. They feels pretty good. It's comfortable. You can use it for a while. I like it like that. If you go and detach them, honestly, I do not like them at all. They feel weird. They're small. The buttons suck. There's no D-pad on the left one. When you hold it sideways, these buttons are really hard to hit without the strap on. So I just throw that on. Joy-Cons with the wearing the strap on. And it's easier to hit the button. It's still not great, but it's better than it is with without it, which I guess it improves. Again, why you need a strap for these? Like, I get they do have motion, but it's not the Wiimote. You're not playing bowling, throwing it. I knocked the fucking grip down. God, this is so unprofessional. Separate Joy-Cons, not a fan of. However, if you go and throw them in the grip, this again is. What am I doing? Again, with them in the grip here, it's okay. It's not great. It doesn't. It kind of feels like a real controller, but not really. Again, there's no D-pad, which kind of sucks. The buttons here, they feel okay. The sticks are fine, but overall, the Joy-Cons, not a fan of them. Attached to the Switch, they're great. Separately, they're terrible. In the grip, it's okay. And then I don't have a Pro controller, but I have the PowerA wireless controller. I like this thing. It feels pretty. It's a little cheap feeling, the plastic. It's kind of light and kind of hollow too in the grips, because sadly there's no rumble, which is honestly my biggest issue with it. But the sticks feel great. The D-pad's okay. It doesn't feel as good as I've used the Pro controller. It doesn't feel as good as that, but it doesn't feel like a real Nintendo D-pad. The buttons here are fine. These are digital. They're not. I think the Pro controllers are digital too. They don't have. I don't like the PS4, Xbox One triggers where they're analog. Where you can have like different kind of movements with them. These are just on or off. And this thing looks decent too. And also there's back paddles on it, which are pretty neat actually. Yeah, I don't have any controllers with back paddles for the other two systems. Overall, I like this controller. kind of wish it had rumble. Oh, another thing too that I don't like is AA batteries. I do not like that. I'll probably have to get some mini loops for it. So I'll also probably grab a Pro controller later, but overall, controllers are decent. Not much of an issue as I thought it'd be, at least with the Pro controller. And the Joy-Cons attached to the Switch are great. So yeah, that's the controllers, or my thoughts on the controllers. 3 different ways you can play the Switch. My least favorite is honestly tabletop mode. It's okay. It's kind of neat, but personally, I don't like the Joy-Cons very much. They feel better when you're using both at once. They feel better without the strap, in my opinion. Again, they're okay. Not ideal. However, when you play it portably with the Joy-Cons attached, it makes a nice sound too. Both with the, let you know when you take it out, when you makes the sound out of the speaker, and nice satisfying click. When you use it like this, it works and feels great. I like it a lot. Well, another thing too, everyone I know has made fun of this, but there's only one kickstand, and it also doesn't feel that sturdy. And I've seen these fly off too all the time, so I hope I don't lose mine. Like if you remember the Game Boy Advanced, and like the Game Boys, the battery covers, people would lose them. Or kids would lose them, I would say, or I should say. Yeah, overall, portable mode, great. Tabletop, it's okay. On the TV, I like using the PowerA controller I have. It works pretty well. Mario Kart 8 and Smash Brothers look great on the TV, because I believe they're full 1080p, and they're also 60 frames per second. Mario Odyssey, I believe, is a dynamic 1080p, which honestly, it looks pretty blurry blown up on a 4K TV, and I was a little disappointed by that. It's the best way I could describe it is if you've played Halo 5 on the base Xbox One, it's a lot like that. It's about the same blurriness as that, which, call me crazy, but I'd rather have Mario Odyssey be 1080p at 30 FPS instead of the dynamic, like, probably 800p if I had to guess at 60. But again, that's just me. Overall, though, the Switch is great. Or the games are great. Mario Kart's awesome. Mario Odyssey's awesome. Smash Brothers is awesome. The NES games are a nice bonus with the online. As a handheld, it's great. Being able to play all these games on the go on about a... Again, I haven't drained the battery yet, but I've heard the battery lasts around 3 hours, which is pretty decent, and it charges pretty quick too. As a home console, it's okay. If you're used to the Xbox One X or the PS4 Pro, the games do look quite blurry. They all run great. Again, they're all pretty much follow 60 frames, at least these games, but 1080p, when you're used to like 1440p and checkerboard 4K here and 1800p and native 4K here, it's a pretty big step back, and it looks even worse than like the standard Xbox One, but it's not bad. I mean, it's not like it's like a PlayStation 2 or GameCube level. It's not, but overall, Switch is great. I like it so far. Of course, I like the games. The hardware is okay, and yeah, that's my initial thoughts on this system. And I can't think of anything to say. Just have a good one. Thanks for watching. Merry Christmas. Another quick thing. The Super Nintendo Classic is awesome. The only issue, the controller cable is so short. It's like 3 feet. It's, yeah, not great at all. But the, controller feels great. Brand new Super Nintendo controllers feel great. This thing, it's so tiny, it's great. Love how it looks. I love the Super Nintendo, and yeah. It's got the power button, reset button. Yeah. This thing's great. Alright, for real.